Welcome to the Jag Maggot Podcast. It is May 31st, 2017. Coming at you live from my bedroom. Studio, actually. But, we got the actual NBA playoffs starting tomorrow on TNT, NBC, ABC, whatever you want to call it. It's starting tomorrow, and it is the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Golden State Warriors visiting in Golden State. So this is a very, very hard prediction. I got my man Rajan Parmar, NBA analyst, joining me in a couple minutes here. So basically what it is, it's LeBron James, the defending champion, versus Golden State Warriors. Round 3, if I might add. So it's kind of like the revenge against LeBron James. And so what it is the night after the Cleveland Cavaliers advanced, because we all know that what happened with the Golden State Warriors and San Antonio Spurs. They sweeped them. Unfortunately, Kawhi Leonard was not playing because he injured his ankle. So at the end of the day, would San Antonio have put up a fight with the Golden State Warriors? I think they could have. They're up 20 points in the, third quarter before he injured his ankle. So that's a whole different issue for another podcast. But what we have now is the finals. And so Golden State swept San Antonio Spurs. Cleveland Cavaliers would have swept Boston Celtics, but the surprising play of Marcus Smart in game 4? Game 3 in Cleveland. And surprisingly, Boston won. Marcus Smart had seven three-pointers, got 21 points. Amazing job. So we got Rajan Parmar right now, so we're going to put him on live. Rajan, how's it going? You're live on the air.
What's going on, Jake?
Yeah, same old. We're just discussing the NBA Finals here. So where I work, the Ministry of Health, I got 3 guys claiming that the Cleveland Cavaliers will win the series. What are your predictions?
Yeah, I'm going to say Warriors in 6.
Warriors in 6. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to say Warriors in 6. I just think that last year's finals will probably tick off the Warriors, and they'll play with that even that more added sense of urgency.
Okay, so here's the deal. Like, I get the fact that last year it was Draymond Green's fault. Whether you want to like it or not, right?
Yeah.
After he got that suspension, it was the tide turned, and also Andrew Bogut got out. There was no rim protectors, and they're not going at LeBron James anymore.
Yeah.
Right. So now, what's the difference here between last year and this year besides KD?
The difference, I would say, is Steph Curry's out there.
Yeah.
And I would say that I would say they're getting some good minutes from JaVale McGee, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm never gonna put all my eggs in one basket when it comes to JaVale McGee, but he's giving them good minutes, and I don't see why that can't continue.
Yeah. So the thing with JaVale McGee is he's pretty athletic if you want to take a look at it, right?
Yeah.
And he's very good on the boards.
Right.
So, okay, tell me why half the population that I'm talking to is picking the Cavs.
Well, I think you got to because LeBron James, he's the it factor. You know what I mean? Like it's LeBron. He's the best player in the game.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What I'm more shocked is why these odds makers in Vegas saying that Cleveland only has a 7% chance of winning.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't really understand. You gotta give LeBron more respect than that. Like 7%. It's not like LeBron going to the finals with Eric Snow. He's going to the finals with Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson.
Whatever happened to Eric Snow, eh? But
Yeah.
it's a kind of like, okay, this is the one person that you fear in sports is not like, not in the NHL, not in the NFL, but in every sport you're gonna fear. All combined sports, you're gonna fear LeBron James of what he can produce.
Yeah.
So, him and Kyrie Irving is a dangerous combination.
Right.
So, do you think that even with Kyrie Irving and LeBron James, can they overcome the Golden State Warriors juggernaut?
They can. They did it last year. But I think the key is this. If you got to slow down Tristan Thompson, Kevin Love,
Yeah.
JR, Shumpert, Jefferson, you got to make sure they don't go off. You got to keep Tristan Thompson off the rebounds, because what happens is Thompson's getting the rebounds, right?
Yeah.
He's getting all the offensive rebounds. He gets the rebounds off their misses, and he kicks it out.
Yeah.
Right? He's giving them 20 second chance opportunity, second, third, fourth chance opportunity. You got to box him out.
See, here's
Simple as that. Like he gives Cleveland he does so much for Cleveland that doesn't show up in the box view.
Yeah. So, okay, I remember the first game of the season. I keep bringing this up because they have barely any presence on the boards or in the paint. So, who can they rely on? Is David West a good fit to grab rebounds, or no?
I think he can give you 10, 12 minutes, right? But I think what has to happen is basically Zaza's going to have to get in there and mix it up with Thompson. Zaza, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
There's no reason why Kevin Durant should not be getting 10 rebounds a game. He's tall, he's lanky, he should be able to do it. He's averaging about 8, I think, right now in the playoffs. He's got to keep it up. He's got to crash the boards.
Okay, so speaking of Kevin Durant, is this the same Kevin Durant that faced LeBron James in 2012?
Well, even in 2012, he averaged 31 points per game in the finals. So why can't he duplicate that? He's even better. He's 10 times better since 2012.
Can he handle the pressure though?
That's the thing. West Marine to be seen, man. Like I think he can, but we'll see. Then again, we never saw LeBron. Who saw LeBron melting down in 2011? It's something you can never predict.
Well, you know what it is? It's all about experience, right? So that's the reason why he came to Miami, because prior to him coming to Miami, he's only been to one finals, right?
Right.
Okay, so then he comes to Miami. He goes to his second finals. He loses, but then he takes that and he gains experience and he wins the next two. So
right.
It's kind of like KD only has one finals appearance under his belt.
Right.
And the one thing that I fear personally is Steph Curry versus Kyrie Irving. That's the matchup, because whether you like it or not, Kyrie Irving is a far better matchup for the Cleveland Cavaliers to gain some points against Steph Curry, because every single time, like, I don't know what it was last year, the refs didn't call any plays. Kyrie was grabbing him so much, you were saying.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just, for some reason, this has got to be the most. Everybody thinks it's predictable. Everybody thinks that these finals are predictable, but I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. I don't really like what all these so-called experts are saying, right?
Yeah.
That that the Warriors are just going to run them over, but I don't know. Like I want them to. I would love Golden State to win in 4, but I know that's not happening.
Uh-huh.
Right? I'm thinking 6. How you gonna give LeBron 2 games?
So no, it's just like you just said it. It's LeBron James. He can go off within a snap of a finger. Remember the time that he was in Cleveland? I think his 3rd or 4th year, and he went off on Detroit.
Yeah, 48.
That was insane. This guy.
Yeah, I mean,
this guy can produce.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Like I said, though, here's what I think is going to happen. I don't think there's no way Steph Curry can play worse than he did last year. There's no way. I'll be shocked if he does.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think Durant's going to be Durant. Steph will be Steph. LeBron will be LeBron. Kyrie will be Kyrie. It's going to come down to this. Who are the 3rd, 4th best players going to be? Right? They're the Warriors. You need Draymond. I'm not too worried about Draymond. He'll bring it. You need Klay to wake up.
Yeah, you know what? The thing with Clay is, I imagine that like he, I could see him choking for a little bit.
Yeah. Well, he had to play well all playoffs.
Yeah, like he's been
So like,
absent.
yeah. And the thing with Clay, some people are wondering if like all that defense he's playing is taking him out of the offense. Because it's always him guarding the best player.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like even like for example when the Warriors play Clippers,
Yeah,
Steph Curry doesn't guard Chris Paul. It's Klay Thompson on Chris Paul.
yeah,
Right? It's like the same thing like in the Spurs series, right? It was Klay Thompson. I guess when Parker and Kawhi went down, Patty Mills started getting more touches, but then Klay had to go guard Patty Mills and chase Patty Mills around.
So what you're saying is Klay Thompson is a far better defender than Steph Curry.
Yeah, like that's his reputation, right? Klay Thompson had a reputation as one of the best defensive players at his position.
Yeah.
So he can really be a great on-ball defender, right? But like you gotta wonder if that takes out of the offense. Hopefully with this week off, he'll get a jump shot back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
You know what they should do in the fourth quarter? In the first quarter, go to Klay early.
go to Clay early.
Yeah, go to him early. Like Durant and Steph can get the shots off anytime they want. I'd say get Klay open.
Yeah, you know what? It's just like I don't. Okay, so backtrack to the game 3 versus the Boston Celtics. What happened there? Cleveland Cavs versus the Boston Celtics. Why did they? Yeah, why did they lose?
Well, the big reason why Cleveland lost was Cleveland had that big lead, right? And then Boston just kept hitting threes. That's what I saw. I saw a lot of 3-point shooting, and then on defense, just playing really, really hard.
So
then the Celtics went crazy, just started hitting threes.
really. So okay, I remember the second game that they faced. That was like January 12th or something. They went at Kyle Korver because that was the game plan, right?
Yeah.
And do you feel that this is gonna happen tomorrow as well?
Yeah, I think Golden State's gonna try to put Kevin Love and Kyle Korver in pick and roll situations, right? So make them have to guard. So whoever those guys are guarding doesn't get the ball to them.
Yeah.
So Kevin Durant Kevin Love's guarding Kevin Durant, they're gonna get the ball to Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what you got to do. You find the weak link on the team and you exploit it.
So who's the weak link on the Golden State Warriors?
Well, I think Golden State Warriors are probably gonna try to go at. They're probably gonna try to make Zaza Pachulia come out on the perimeter to run pick and rolls. Like Zaza's slow foot, right?
Yeah.
Slow footed.
Yeah.
Right. So like try to get him in a situation where he's out on the perimeter and he's forced to guard LeBron or Kyrie, that type of thing, right? Game over then. LeBron's gonna court him.
Exactly.
You know, we're saying about JaVale McGee and trying to get JaVale McGee out on the perimeter. But JaVale, even though he's athletic, big guys don't like being on the perimeter.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially these guys. Yeah. They can't shoot the three.
Yeah, exactly. And Tristan Thompson is probably the best out of all those guys that are in terms of going out on the perimeter and guarding people.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But like those other guys, Zaza, like Zaza, he's a traditional center. He's a throwback to a different era, right? They're not used to that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what it is. Basically, the Warriors just can't overthink it, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They can't overthink it. They can't make it harder than what it is. Expose their player game, right? Protect the rebounding, right? Craft the boards. Make sure your threes are falling.
So okay. Now that you mentioned don't make it too complicated, right?
Yeah.
So Mike Brown is in. There's no sign or indication of Steve Kerr ever coming back anytime soon, right? So you were mentioning the fact that Draymond Green loves how Mike Brown is coached because he lets anything go. Because he lets him play, he lets him shoot all the time. So with that being said, do you see that if Mike Brown is the coach and these guys play the way that they're playing, it's a wrap?
I mean, like Golden State will win?
Yeah, because the thing is, at the end of the day, I've never seen Mike Brown make a play for Golden State Warriors. It's like
I know.
it's kind of like, okay, well, what the hell is Mike Brown there for? Is he there to babysit or something or what?
Yeah, that's what people are gonna say, right? To be fair to Mike, I think the best thing Mike Brown's done since Steve Kerr took over is get out of the way.
Yeah.
right? You know what I mean? Sometimes you just can't overcoach these guys. Basically, Mike, your job is just to manage your minutes, right? You decide who's coming in, who's going out, right? Steve Kerr tells them what he wants done anyways, right? Right? If Mike, you're supposed to be this defensive coordinator, right? Just focus on defense. Get these guys playing unreal defense. They have the second best defense in the entire league. I think the first best in the playoffs, right? So, just keep doing that. Keep making them play defense.
Yeah.
And Mike's got to know. Mike must have learned something in terms of how to guard LeBron and Kyrie. He must have saw one weakness that he can exploit.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing, like,
right?
I honestly have not seen Mike Brown do anything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not downplaying the guy, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, what really has he like, has he ever called a timeout in the playoffs?
He really needed to.
No, it's not like he needed to, but like, what happens when the Cavs are up by 10, 20 points, right? Let's just say that happens, right?
Yeah.
Can you see Mike Brown calling a play and be like, okay, dude, you need to pull up your pants a little bit and do this? Like, I can't see this guy calling a play. Like,
yeah. No, I know what you mean. I don't know. There's so much. As I was saying, Jack, there's so much intrigue going to this finals. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. What was I going to say? You got the Draymond LeBron situation. You got the Durant situation. You got the Steph Curry situation. Right? Mike Brown. Like, you don't know. Like, there's so many unknowns, right? You don't know who's showing up, who's not doing. Like, you know what I mean? It's probably the most anticipated finals in years.
I gotta tell you, man, I'm very nervous, and I know you are too, right?
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like the one thing I'm nervous about for sure is the fact that Draymond Green will lose it at some point.
I know. Even today, like, I haven't read the pregame. Apparently, he met with the media today, Draymond, and he wouldn't shut up.
I don't know what the hell's wrong with this guy, man.
He's like, trash talk can mess with anybody. I don't care who you are. If someone asks him, do you think that trash talk works on LeBron? He goes, it'll mess with anybody.
What the hell? This guy just seriously needs to shut the hell up and play.
Yeah, just play it. You're a good player, man. You don't need to do all that other stuff.
And so, like, what are your thoughts on the Cavs when they won the Eastern Conference Finals?
Yeah.
The night after they went to a Future concert.
Yeah.
I thought it was stupid.
That's LeBron James for you, right? Would Michael Jordan do that? No. Would Kobe do that?
No.
But that's LeBron James, right? Like, it works for him. I can sit here and say, I wouldn't want my best player doing that, right? But he's LeBron. He's been to the finals how many times now? 8 times?
Yeah.
That's he clearly knows more than we do.
Yeah.
Like, that's how his way of building his guys up.
Yeah, exactly.
So he knows what he's doing, right?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? So you're picking the Cavs to win. Or sorry, not the Cavs. Thank God, not the Cavs. You're picking the Golden State Warriors in 6, you said?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. You know, honestly, I was thinking 5, but after it's just all this Cav talk and like I kind of did underestimate the Cavs in a little bit, so I'm doing the same as you. Golden State in 6.
Yeah.
Everybody at my work is saying the Cavs, and I'm like, are you guys high? Like, I don't know what the hell they're smoking, but at the end of the day,
why? It's to LeBron, right? That's why.
Yeah, you can't mess with LeBron. He's just too damn much. Like, you can't guard this guy. It's like, and plus the thing is, Draymond Green better shut the hell up because you don't want to pull on Superman's cape, right?
Yeah.
And whether you like it or not, he is Superman.
Yeah.
Right?
And the thing is, too, right? Kevin Durant has to remember, you're the second or third best player, depending on who you talk to, second or third best player in the world.
Yeah.
Play like it. Right?
I hope he doesn't choke, man.
Me neither. I'm expecting 28, 30 points at this guy every night. I'd like 25 to 30 points at him every night. That's your job, man. You're 7 feet.
Yeah.
There's no excuses, right?
So
like, you showed up in 2012 finals, right? There was less pressure on him back then, right? All the pressure was on LeBron that finals.
Okay, so here's the thing. Going back to 2012, whose fault was it that they lost all 4 games in a row?
Scott Brooks and James Harden. Mm-hmm.
Was it James Harden or was it Russell Westbrook?
No, I'll put it on Harden and Brooks. I think Harden averaged like 10 points per game or something.
If that.
Okay? Yeah, off the bench. Remember, he was a sixth man in those days.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, he was stinking it up, man. Go look at the box scores for James Harden during the finals. It's bad. Really, really bad. Okay? And Scott Brooks was just being an idiot. He should have gone small, but he kept playing Kendrick Perkins. And everybody kept telling him, dude, Kendrick Perkins cannot play in this series. Miami Heat, they're playing small ball. But he's stubborn. He kept playing Kendrick Perkins. He was loyal to Kendrick Perkins.
Yeah.
Because, like, Oklahoma, they lost them 5. Every game came down to the final minute.
Yeah.
The Heat just made one more play than OKC did.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Scott Brooks was being an idiot. Like, he's a better coach now, but back then, I guess, your young coach stuck in your ways, right?
Yeah. So who has the most pressure, LeBron or KD?
Kevin Durant, man.
Yeah, totally Kevin Durant.
I mean, honestly, LeBron loses his finals. He's 3-5. He'll be the first MVP in history to have 5 losses. But me personally, I'm not a fan of LeBron, but it doesn't change how I perceive LeBron. Like, we saw with our own eyes last 13 years what this guy can do.
Oh, man.
He's just unbelievable, right? Like for the finals win loss record, it's not going to affect how I view him, right? It's probably top 3 player ever. If I go LeBron, Magic, Jordan, Jordan, or whatever order you want to put it in, I'm fine with that, right?
Yeah. I don't know. It is what it is. But, thanks for coming along. And I'll give you a shout later on. And, thanks again.
Right,
take care.
Bye.
That's all the time that we have for the Jag Magnet podcast. It is May 31st. Just like to thank Rajan Parmar, NBA analyst, for joining us. Tune in next time, and hopefully we have some scores. Hopefully the Golden State Warriors are up. And that's all I got to say. May 31st, Jag Magnet podcast.